Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Beyond Broke and Hungry. I am your host, Dara Sweat. And today, in the spirit of Christmas still being the holidays around this time of the year, I want to continue the conversation on balance during the holidays, but more specifically, traveling. We travel all throughout the year, right? But this time of year seems to be the time that we travel the most, whether that's family vacations or traveling to go see family. Or end of the year travels for work, things like that. So I want to give a couple of tips on staying balanced so that you can enjoy your trip, but also keep some mindfulness in mind as well. I will not ever tell you that you have to cut this out or you can't do this or you should not be drinking throughout the holidays or skip the cookie, eat whatever. Like, I'm never going to tell you that, but I am going to give you some advice on how to do that, but not to overindulge so much that you end up having to tell yourself, oh, I got to get back on track after that trip. Every single time you go on a trip, every single year, we make a lot of progress, right, throughout the year. And then at the end of the year, it's like we just kind of take the foot off the gas and we just kind of let things coast. And then we overindulge and then we kind of get set back like 5 paces when really we could just maintain and still enjoy. So without further ado, we'll get into that topic right now. So staying on track with your nutrition during holiday travels can be challenging. I will be honest and straightforward. I definitely have struggled with that, but I've gotten to a good place with it now through the help of a nutrition coach and also some of the tips that I'm going to share with y'all today. But be mindful with your planning. That's really, even in just your day-to-day, mindfulness and planning is really what's just going to help you get through this. So you can maintain a healthy balance. You absolutely can. You can go enjoy the trip. You can go enjoy the treats while also maintaining this wonderful balance throughout the trip so you're not overindulging it. So I'm going to give you 10 quick tips. Number 1, pack healthy snacks. Bring along nutritious snacks like nuts, seeds, dried fruit, and whole grain crackers to avoid reaching for unhealthy options at rest stops or airports. Or if you happen to be at a rest stop or an airport and they have a little healthier option in the sense of like trail mix or beef jerky or something like that, go for those options. Stay hydrated. That is so important no matter what, every single day, but especially during traveling. Dehydration can sometimes be mistaken for hunger. Carry a reusable water bottle and aim to drink plenty of water throughout your journey. I am an emotional support water bottle girl. I have my water bottle with me at all times, whether it's at my desk or in my backpack, in my purse, my car, whatever. When I travel, you can't bring liquids onto an airplane or go through TSA with liquids, but you can bring an empty water bottle. And most airports, I do travel a lot and have been to a lot of airports, most of them have water fountains. If not the regular water fountains, they have like the refillable ones where you can just put your water in and then refill it. Number 3, plan balanced meals. If possible, plan your meals ahead of time. Look for restaurants with healthy options or pack your own meals to avoid relying on fast food. I will do this if I'm driving. I will make myself sandwiches or wraps or pack snacks, like a lunch in my lunchbox for on the way to and from where I'm going. And I do this on a regular basis anyway, but looking ahead at the menu and just kind of seeing okay, cool, I could get a side salad with that. Or, okay, awesome, they have vegetables, so I can get whatever meal I want, and then I can just have a nice balanced plate. Number 4, opt for grilled or baked foods. When eating out, choose grilled or baked options instead of fried foods. Those are often lower in unhealthy fats and calories. I am Cajun, so I love fried food. I love that fried food stuff, but too much of it gets me inflamed. My face gets red. I feel bloated. I just don't feel good. It kind of depletes your energy quicker. So I try to avoid fried food as much as possible. Or if I am going to have fried food, I will do fried chicken sandwich with no bun and then maybe vegetables. Or if I want French fries, I'll do a hamburger, no bun, French fries, or something like that, just to kind of keep it balanced. But I definitely try to avoid the fried food as much as possible. Number 5, watch portion sizes. Be mindful of your portion sizes, especially during holiday feasts. Use smaller plates to help you control portion sizes and prevent overeating. I am not telling you that you can't enjoy your Thanksgiving, which already passed, but I'm not telling you you can't enjoy that. I'm not telling you you can't enjoy Christmas dinner. I'm not telling you that if you go on a trip that you can't enjoy the meals that you go have. It's just about portions. So maybe instead of eating until you feel completely sick and full, just portion your food aside a little bit, save some for later. You can always go back. You can always eat it later. It's not like the food's going to go away. Number 6, include fruits and vegetables. Like I've been saying, aim to include fruits and vegetables in your meals to ensure you get a good dose of vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Plate method, if that makes sense for you guys, it's like half a plate of vegetables. Try to include a nice little balance of vegetables, leafy greens, colorful foods, stuff like that. Number 7, limit sugary drinks. I try to avoid drinking my calories as much as possible. That includes like sugary and super high in calories Starbucks drinks or Dunkin' drinks or alcoholic beverages. So you want to choose waters, herbal tea, or low calorie beverages over sugary sodas and drinks. And that will help control your calorie intake. Again, I'm not going to tell you, hey, just don't drink or don't do this, don't do that. But maybe instead of having like 17 sugary drinks on your vacation, maybe limit it to like 4 or 5. And then for the other ones, try to find something that's like a sweet alternative. So it's not super, super sugary. Number 8, practice moderation with treats. It's okay to enjoy holiday treats. That's literally what I tell you guys all the time, but do so in moderation. Savor your favorite desserts without overdoing it. Stay active. Incorporate physical activity into your travel plans. Take breaks to stretch, go for a walk, or do a quick workout to help burn calories and boost your energy levels. I will be the first to tell you that I have almost never gone on vacation and worked out. Like straight up, I probably have never done that. Maybe every once in a while I've done like a 10-minute yoga flow. If it's like a work event, or if hiking is involved on the trip, like I consider that a workout. But I don't think there has ever been a time where I've been like, maybe I'll pop in a gym. No, I'm not doing that. Like that's just me personally. I'm not making time for that. Usually my itinerary is pretty full. But I do like to get steps in. So I will try to aim for activities that require a lot of walking, wear some comfortable shoes, maybe go for a hike if you're going in that kind of area. Or, if you have the time to wake up with your morning coffee and do like a quick yoga flow or stretch or run, or if your place where you're staying has like a gym, by all means, like do stuff like that. But I work out all of the rest of the year. When I'm going on vacation with my family for the holidays, I'm not trying to make that like the number one priority. My number one priority when I'm traveling during the holidays is time with my family, time with my friends, enjoying it without overindulging. So don't think that you have to go on vacation and like always work out. If that's your thing, love that for you. It's not my thing. I don't always make that happen. Now, if I have an opportunity to, I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Like I'll go do that. And then don't get me wrong, I am that person that packs. I'm like, maybe I'll find a gym and I'll pop in there and I'll work out. I will do that. So I'll always have like the just in case option, but I don't typically make that like a huge priority. But I will try to stay active. Like I said, activities that require walking or stuff like that, I'll try to incorporate that into my trips. Number 10, last, listen to your body. I tell you guys this all the time. Just listen to your body. The more you practice this, the more in tune you get with your body. It probably took me about 1.5 years before I really started to be like, okay, now I'm really starting to get to it. It's totally possible. You just have to keep practicing it, right? Pay attention to hunger and fullness cues. Eat when you're hungry and stop when you're satisfied. This can help prevent mindless snacking and overeating. I used to be a huge binger. I used to binge and purge and binge and purge. And that was a big part of like the eating disorder that I had for a really long time. And once I started to really practice listening to my body and paying attention to what I need when I'm full, when I'm hungry, if I'm hungry or if I'm just thirsty and things like that, that's really when it started to get better. And honestly, like if I listen to my body 100% of the time, like I might always hear it saying, eat Cheez-Its, eat Oreos, have that piece of cake. It might be saying that. So I try to be mindful of what I'm listening to and how I'm going to satisfy whatever I feel like my body is telling me. So remember that the holidays are time to enjoy yourself. It's okay to enjoy occasionally. The key is to find a balance that allows you to savor the festivities while still making mindful choices for your health. One of the things that I am obsessed with during this time of the year is Starbucks peppermint mocha coffees. Like I Oh, and then I try to do the skinny version and I'll do the lower calorie version. And because honestly, I don't like all the pump, like it's like 7 pumps of peppermint mocha. I'm like, that's aggressive. But I will try to find like different alternatives. I've been telling you guys in my stories, and I just got, I record this like before the episode goes out. So if you've been following me on social media and you're listening to this now, you're like, that happened last week. You're right. I did. I did do it last week, but I got my order from First Form with my peppermint mocha, level 1, and collagen, and my bars. And I am so stoked. I already made a peppermint coffee, and it tastes, I know some people will be like, it tastes just like it. It does. Okay. It tastes just like it. It's lower calories, lower sugar, and higher in protein. So it also helps you meet your protein goals while boosting your metabolism so that you burn calories and you burn all the food that you eat anyway. So might as well find those things that are alternatives, but are enjoyable alternatives while also enjoying everything. So like I made my peppermint coffee today, and then last night I had peppermint JoJo's that are the peppermint chocolate ones, and I had one of them because I wanted it. And I track my macros, so that makes things easier for me to kind of fit some stuff in without going over my calories or my sugars or anything like that. But it was good, and I enjoyed it, and I had one, and I was like, okay, cool. Like maybe tomorrow I'll have like another treat or whatever works with my thing. So, enjoy yourself, enjoy time with your family. Don't be stressing. Like this might be a hot take, but like you can't stress and try to tighten up things now. Like now is not the time to be doing that. The time to be focusing and really tightening up on things and staying like consistent and doing all that stuff. I mean, you want to do that all year round, but you should be doing that like before the holidays so that the holidays can be your kind of time to relax and maintain. Because if you're going to sit there and be like, oh, I can't eat this and I can't do that and I have to do this and I have to do that during the holidays when you should be enjoying yourself and not over stressing about what you're eating or consuming, all of that planning and discipline and all that stuff, you want to, like I said, you want to have that all throughout the year now, but this is the time of year to be enjoying yourself, not stressing about it. So you can start if you're kind of like, oh, well, I need to really, really, get ready for 2024 now. I really need to start. That's fine. Let's start doing that. Let's get in the mindset of the balance, but that's just what it is, right? It's balance. So the whole rest of the year is when you kind of want to be on that grind, on that hustle, on that tight ship. But then during the holidays is when you kind of want to just be like maintaining, but you don't want to go so lax that you go over what you need to accomplish. So just try to keep that balance in mind. That's the theme right now. That's what we're going to be talking about, because I want you guys to know that you can go on your vacations and you can spend the holidays having your treats and enjoying family and stuff like that while still being balanced. That's the whole point. So to sum everything up, the tips for holiday travels: pack healthy snacks, stay hydrated, plan balanced meals, opt for grilled or baked foods, watch your portion sizes, include fruits and vegetables, limit sugary drinks, practice moderation with treats, stay active, and listen to your body. You got this, friend. Till next time. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you aren't already, be sure to subscribe to Beyond Broken Hungry wherever you get your podcasts so you get notified every time a new episode drops. It would also mean the world to me if you rate, review, and share the podcast too so more people can join the BBH tribe. Until next time, you got this, friend.